Hello Pisces, welcome to Daily Focus Tarot. Hope you're doing well. What should you focus on for Monday the 7th? The week of Monday the 7th. Monday, what should they focus on? Pisces. Wow. And what should you avoid on Monday? So, there's a tower happening around you. Okay, there is somebody who's deceptive, or there's some situation where you're overworking due to fears and anxieties about money. Avoid, if this person is deceptive and you're struggling to, they're doing something they shouldn't be at work, and you're struggling to not tell anybody for some reason because you're afraid, say the boss is stealing, embezzling money or something, and you don't want to lose your job, but you also don't want to get caught in what the boss is doing. You want to take measures to protect yourself. If this is gossip, with the Seven of Swords, really avoid the gossip because it's going to tear you into I wouldn't really say a tower moment, but there's, because tower moments, they bring change that's needed. But yeah, there's something there with that tower moment that you need to avoid fully getting involved in it because it will take you down also. So focus on where you're feeling a lack mindset, you're feeling poor health, you're feeling like your emotions, you just can't control them. You can't control your physical world. The devil asks you, what is it that you don't like about yourself? What are you repressing? What is it you don't like about your life? What are you repressing in regards to your life? What are you kind of shoving down and just not ignoring and not dealing with? The devil card says, do your shadow work. Face it. Pull it up into the conscious. Face it. Work on it. Deal with it. Because that's the cause, whether it's an addiction, whether it's an obsession, a compulsion, whatever the devil represents for you, whatever big, bad, scary, dark thing that you feel like you're stuck to, like you're bound to and you just can't get out of, you need to face it head on because you can move past it. But yeah, you definitely need to get your emotions under control. That's really interesting. That was Monday, Tuesday for Pisces. Tuesday the 8th. What should they avoid? Okay, so don't give in to daydreaming instead of taking action on a situation. There could be something like right under your nose too with this Four of Cups. There can be something right underneath your nose. So really Really pay attention to what's going on. Avoid bad advice, bad guidance from somebody who's in authority in regards to this healing and this pulling together, re-examining your values about what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve a happy home, a happy community, being comfortable in your own skin. So this, focus on what brings you joy. Focus on being here in the present moment, where you need to maybe build up some of your skills, where you're feeling kind of burnt out, you're feeling kind of stagnant, exhausted, frustrated, you know. There's been a lot of movement and leaps and bounds, and you're trying to get your equilibrium back, or you want to make a lot of movement and leaps and bounds. Don't give in to your inner critic or judgment by other people. Take practical steps. Set up routines, set up habits, set up daily, weekly, monthly, yearly goals, SMART goals, they call them. Really work on those. Re-examine your values. So Pisces for Thursday. Pisces for Thursday. Were we on Thursday? We were. Yeah. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little tired. Pisces. Okay, practice unconditional self-love and self-care. So there's an idea that you have on growing your money. Really take the time out to think about it more deeply. Avoid being rushing and don't give in. Don't fall for con men or anything like that. Get rich quick schemes. Don't fall for any of that. Work on your stability. With this idea, get a bunch of different perspectives on it in order to make it more of a solid idea and less likely to fail. Really, really look deeply into it. So then we've got what you should focus on. And now that Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So getting a good balance, you need that balance. You need that, if you're trying to manifest something and you're trying to manifest like a good balance, you're calling in like a mirror, like a miracle, and trying to balance your dreams and reality. Really focus on what is practical. Like, try not to be like, oh, I'm stuck, I'm stagnant, Don't distance yourself from doing the practical stuff. You could be doing something that your family, people in your family haven't done before that's quite difficult. But you need to put that architecture into place. You need to do that in order to move forwards. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck in this struggle. So really look at where there's that imbalance, where you might need to put a little more into the organization, where you might need to finish something emotionally a little bit more because that's blocking your ability to move forwards. Okay, so that was Thursday, we said. Thursday, Friday, Friday for Pisces. Oh. Friday, what should Pisces avoid? Okay, so avoid people who are like, it's my way or the highway. Avoid being too stubborn when you're looking to let go of something to have a better life. And a lot of it has to do with the way that you're thinking around things. Avoid being too stubborn. You need to make compromises. Even though you're setting your goals, you're setting your plans to move forward, there are some compromises that you need to make. You need to go within and understand, what is okay to compromise on, what isn't. How can I get to the place that I want to be from the place that I am now? And, you may have to work third shift. You may have to, to make that quarter extra an hour, or to, find a full-time job or whatever. You may have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever. But there is a way out. So then we've got what you should focus on. 5 of Wands, Hierophant in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. So 5 of Wands in the reverse, this can be, giving up, not fighting for what it is that you want, not coming up with new ideas, not brainstorming, not working towards what it is that you want, towards your goals. It can be, because you're just trying to avoid conflict. It can be because you're afraid of that conflict, or you're afraid of something, right? So it's a lack of courage in some way. This Page of Swords in the reverse, it also talks about that not fighting, being all talk and no action, not taking the time out to study what it is that you're thinking and to study the way that it is you think about things, in order to help you work out why you have the perspective you have, why you have the thoughts you have. It can be about not seeking out alternative ways of doing something. And this Hierophant, in the reverse, it talks about bad advice from somebody, advice from like a lawyer, a financial counselor, teacher, doctor, something like that. It talks about bad advice. It talks about routines and habits that keep you stuck, and aren't healthy for you. Traditions that keep you stuck. Those are routines and habits, traditions that just they're not helping you move forwards. They're keeping you from gaining the knowledge that you need to move forwards and to be this emperor. So that was Friday. for Pisces. Saturday for Pisces. And anything else? Can you clarify that Seven of Swords? Clarify that Seven of Swords. What should Pisces avoid on Saturday? Okay. So where you're fighting for something, there may even be competition. And it has to do with your emotional satisfaction. It has to do with your stability in the long term. There's an ending that needs to happen, but you have to avoid the quarreling over the ending, because the ending is for your own good. Whatever it is, the ending is for your own good. Yeah, there's somebody here who's greedy, somebody who, they're causing this imbalance in your life. And you need to make that decision. It's somebody who's deceptive here. They're deceptive. So you need to make a decision about your work-life balance. Not overworking, not burning the candle at both ends. What can you cut out? What can you, to bring you peace of mind and keep you from being stressed about overworking? What can you cut out that you don't necessarily want anymore, that you don't necessarily need? So that was Saturday. Have a great week, Pisces. I don't have time to record Sunday for the videos. Feel free to leave comments, like, subscribes. Take care of yourself. Bye.